Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushton.com. It is Monday, January 31st, 2022. I'm so glad this day's over. It's quite a week, too. This video is called An Artist Catalog is Everything. And I always talk about, as a recording artist, the importance of catalog and promoting your catalog and trying to figure out how to sell that old music and get that out there and get it under a new audience and build playlists and figure out how to get that onto different systems around the world. I talk all the time about that. And I've been doing that largely for the last year and a half, pretty regularly, as far as like building playlists and releasing music and trying to get things built. And like I said, in 2022 here, I'm going to try and dip my toe into the world of synchronization licensing. I'm going to try and find a micro licensing firm that deals in ambient, electronic, avant-garde, weird stuff. And we'll see about that. But one thing that I have done in the last couple of years is I have let my fine art, my painting side, uh, uh, get dormant. And there's a lot of reasons for that, not just the thing that everybody's had to deal with here the last couple of years. But um, I have been busy on a personal level the last couple of years, and I've tried to claw my way back into creating new art, which I have done at times. You could do this thing back here, the big shiny, and so what I decided to do recently was, well, I had ended my eBay art store because eBay, I don't know what's going on with eBay, but it's, as far as like listing and then understanding all that aspect of it, for certain kinds of art, it's probably pretty good. But for the kind of stuff that I do, this abstract ambient-ish art or whatever you call it, it's not the right market for that. But I did learn a lot from listing my paintings on eBay the last year or so, year 15 months, something like that. I learned a lot about, packing and shipping and weighing and standardization and things like that. But I focused on a bit of my catalog that was already framed, already under a mat or under adhered to a wood panel or something like that. And the other paintings, and there are many. Oh my God, there are many. I forgot. I did not realize how many, and I've got to round them up here. Well, there's a couple things going on here. So I am planning to create a new art store, late spring, early summer, something like that. And I know who I'm going with. I know who handles their fulfillment, printing, and stuff like that. It's a matter of time, which I don't have much of lately, and I will not have the next several months. So worry about that again, late spring, maybe early summer. Do that. And the other thing I need to do is I needed to get my catalog together with regard to my paintings. Like, what, number one, what do I have physically that is in all these little portfolio books? I've been shoving in there, and then everything that I have scanned or photographed and that may or may not be around. Because, if you have a scan, you could still market that, turn that into a print. That's something you made. That's an artwork that you made. Just because you don't have the original anymore, it was damaged or something like that, that doesn't mean it doesn't have any value. That's how I look at it. It's like a digital recording. I can use it for something. If not somebody else, I can use it for me. I can use it as an album, an EP, a single cover, something like that. I could go take little bits of it and turn it into background graphics for playlists. A lot of stuff to do. And even a painting like this here, which I just think is fantastic. It's kind of got that. Got a little bit of Turner in there, a little bit of Ryder in there, a little bit, and it's just the way everything kind of moves and doesn't move. It's again that abstract landscape with the Tyvek, with the acrylic ink. And this may not even be that good of a scan. I just my little Epson here, my little buddy Epson. Maybe I should get a little bit nicer scanner eventually too, and rescan these, or I don't know what's the best way to do that. But I do have these images here, and then I'm trying to put all the portfolios together so that everything is sort of in sort of a sequence, and then has sort of a name and a number. Everything is usually typically name. I do have some frame things, or unframed things on the wall that don't have names, like shiny back here. So I'm calling it shiny. That's not the name. Maybe that will be the name of it. I don't know, but I don't know. But anyway, I got these together. I got these images together, and I forget what the number was that I had. It was 360, 380, something like that. And then I know that all the ones around here that have around the house that have not been photographed um, at all. They've been named, but then they haven't been photographed. All that's got to get into something there. And I think what I'm going to do as far as inventory control is I'm going to use Airtable. I'll use my Airtable Pro account and create a new table for that, and then just create a simple little template there for the paintings. Or maybe I'll just go and take Gizmo Plus and adapt it to the art world. Right? You don't need that many columns, really. I don't think. What would I need? I'd need a title, a number, uh, graphic, save the graphic in there, a bunch of different graphics, pictures, because if you have photos, you want to have photos different if it's framed and all that sort of stuff, and metadata. Who's it like? Just like the audio recordings. It's just spurred me on. It's kind of neat. So yeah, look at that. Get that thumbnail right here with me and the painting here. So what I've done on my website also is I added some paintings out there. Not that anybody really goes out here very much, but I am kind of rethinking my presence on Instagram and probably Facebook too, as much as I don't like Facebook. Instagram, something new, something different every single day. There's no reason why not. Promote the website, promote the mailing list, indicate that I will have a store in the future, and to sign up for the mailing list. Who knows, right? Try to do the right thing. Like, hit the ground running, right? Look at this break glow. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, look at that. That's so fantastic. Someone's going to steal your image. Someone's going to steal it and use it as a background and whatever. I know I'm not paranoid. And then down here, these are some photos from my show in Iowa City. I think it was about 3 years ago. Was it? Yeah, it was the spring of 2019. Look at that. Look at that. That was pretty good. Look at that. Where's that painting? Where's Golden Hills? Where is that? Where is that? That I don't. That's not hanging anywhere in the house. Did that get damaged? Look at that. 12 by 16. That's beautiful. What else have I got here? And then I had the little acrylics that I had done a few years ago, which I know where all those are. Those are in storage. Cherry Vale. 6 by $600. It's out of my mind. You must have gallery prices, right? These are all up there, and then these are all on the main floor. Did sell a single thing, of course. Yeah, who wants a $700 painting around here? Look at that, little paintings. Hope people liked it. I don't know. I got some mailing list signed ups. That's maybe they're still around. I don't know, but anyway, let's go back here real quick and finish it up. But so yeah, catalog's the most important thing. And I'm finally returning to the catalog, looking at the catalog, and I'm just like, I'm just like, wow, I had a lot of really good paintings. And then the ones that I don't like, the ones that I was kind of questionable at the time. Like, so I make things, and if they really, really suck, I throw them away. I'm just like that, or it's damaged or something like that. I just throw it away. I know. But there's some out there that are kind of a little messy, a little dark, like super dark. They always say, like, the gallery owners and other people who talk about, you don't do dark, right? People don't like dark. They like bright, bold, poppy colors and stuff like that, right? But you know, I love you, but I've chosen darkness, right? I'm going to stay on the dark side, right? And so I have those, and uh, I'm going to keep them around because that might appeal to somebody. It's like the really, really long ambient songs that I make, like the 15-minute things. You never know. Somebody's gonna dial into their Apple Fitness Plus app and start using one of your tracks for a guided meditation. You never know when that may happen, right? So yeah, I'm keeping those around. I'm keeping those around because yeah, what's that? What's that? Where's the quote here? Let's find the quote. It's the great one. It's the Andy Warhol. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Of course, it would come up right there, right on top of me there. Yes, don't think about making art. Just get it done. Let everyone else decide if it's good or bad, whether they love it or hate it. While they're deciding, make even more art. That's motivational. And while we're at it, yes, the Brian Eno quote. If you could email your 20-year-old self about what was ahead, what would you tell him? Or would you tell him nothing and just let him get on with it? I think I'd say put out as much as you can. It doesn't do anything sitting on a shelf. My feeling is that a work has very little value until you release it, until you liberate it from yourself or your excuses for it. It's not quite finished yet. And of course, she's talking about music here. The mix will make all the difference. Until you see it out there in the world with everything else, you don't really know what it is or what to think of it. So it's of no use to you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And one more here. One more here. Yes, it's the Immaculate Heart College Art Department rules. I bring this up often. Yes, find a place you trust and then try trusting it for a while. Not many places I've trusted here in the last year and a half. I'll tell you that. You got to be on the watch, right? Consider everything experiment, and of course, yeah, nothing is mistake. There's no win and no fail. There's only make, and the only rule is work. If you work, it will lead to something. It's the people who do all the work all the time who eventually catch on to things. That's true. Don't try to create and analyze at the same time. They're different processes. Yes. 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 Be happy whenever you can manage it. Enjoy yourself. It's lighter than you think. No, 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 no. And then when you're famous, you can be like Steve Martin. Yes. I love money. I love everything about it. I bought some pretty good stuff. I bought a $300 pair of socks. Got a fur sink, an electric dog polisher, gasoline powered turtleneck sweater, and of course, I bought some dumb stuff too. Talk to you later.